Hey everyone, so tonight I'm starting my Facebook page for my YouTube channel, and I'm trying to really promote this piano teaching online thing. I've been doing it for 5 years. I'm pretty excited to stick with it and kind of grow this, if you will, business into something a little more. But basically I'm going to play the song that I started with all those 5 years ago, the first song I taught and the most views on YouTube. I think there's near 2,500,000. Or 250, wow, geez, no, 250,000 on there. So, Drops of Jupiter by Train. It's a classic song, and I really love it, and I loved it back then just as much as I love it now. So, I'm going to teach it now with the chorus and everything, and just with better quality everything. Better quality sound, video, piano. My piano's new, you know, compared to what it was in that, so just kind of coming full circle here. So, I'll just play through it and break it down, and then after that we're going to take it note by note, and I'll explain it all then. So here we go. So that's the new version of it, a little bit more updated with some things that I know how to play now that I didn't know then. But basically, I'm going to run through note by note what that is. I'm going to break it down from the intro to the chorus. Those are the two parts. It's just intro verse, which is this part, and then the chorus. And that's just its own part. So we'll start with the intro and verse. So what we're doing is in the left hand C octave, and then G, C, E. And then we're changing it up to G, D, and F here, which is just moving the third and fifth finger here up one note, one white note there. So C and E to D and F. And then down to G, B, and D over G. So and then hold it, and then up again, the two white notes. So this goes from B and D to C and E. And you'll notice that kind of rocking rhythm that I'm playing through it, which is I hit G once, and then I hit it with the B and D, and then with the G, C, and E. Okay. Okay, and that's that classic melody line that you know. But before we get to that, I'll just play, which is what I usually go to as a chord. So F and F, and G, A, and C. Okay, so again, just playing it slowly here. You could pause it and go over those notes if you need to. Okay, and that's all I showed so far. I'm just holding it on that. One option as a transition there is this bluesy kind of rocking motion that we got going on. And all that is hitting the F, and then hitting the G and C, and then up to the A there from the G. So, and I'm hitting that with my thumb and fifth finger, and then my third finger, middle finger on the A there. Okay, just kind of a rock. You can do it multiple times if you want. Following the melody line, if you want to throw that in there, is G and D together, down to C, down to A, and then up to C, and then back to A. So just rocks between A and C here. So it goes D, C, A, C, A. Okay, and I'm just hitting that with G occasionally in there. Excuse me. And sometimes I walk up from that F through G, so Okay, and that's what we're at now. So just as a quick review there, left hand, all we're doing is C octave, G octave, F octave, and then if it suits how you're playing it, up through the G. And I'll just get comfortable with that progression, that kind of movement from. When you first start, I know if this is a beginner, if you're a beginner and you're watching this, it's kind of hard to jump like this to the right note, You'll kind of sometimes hit and stumble along the way. Just make sure you get comfortable with that distance of the octave. And then just kind of keep doing that and keep it, consistent and practice that. So. Again, if you can't, I want to mention, if you can't hit that as an octave because your hand's not big enough, if you're just learning, you have a smaller hand, you can just hit the C, and I would hold it in this position. So I'd put my pinky, thumb on the C, and then I'd go fourth finger G, and then pinky on the F, so that you can just walk through them like that, okay? So that is the verse, intro and verse, and pretty much the 90% of the song, I'd say. There is the chorus, though, where it goes, tell me, can you whatever. You can look up the lyrics, I'll even post them with this. But it just goes from G. All we're playing is a full G octave here in the left hand, and then G, B, D, and G in the right hand. And then the next chord is D major. D in the left hand, both D's if you can, and then G flat, A, and D in the right hand, and then F. And I'm hitting this kind of weird, kind of dissonant a little bit F chord here, because I think it has a nice sound to it. It's kind of a little bluesier than just a kind of standard. So I'm hitting F, C, F in the left hand, and then in the right hand I'm hitting G, A, and D. And then it's going down to C, which is C, G, C, E, G, C. Okay, so there's some options with this one. What I was playing in the demo version at the beginning was this. And I kind of added in some things like that, like you can kind of jump and kind of add some bluesy ideas to it, especially with this chord. Okay, so it's again G, D, F, C. So anything you can do with those, you just kind of think of and throw in there if it fits in the, if it's a G major, D major, F, C, etc. So I like to do a bluesy kind of riff like this on C and G major things. So when you hit the C major here, you could throw in something like that. So an example of that would be, and just kind of throw that in. Doesn't necessarily go with the melody line, but as a good kind of filler, that adds in nicely. So all I'm doing there is sliding up from E flat to E with a G at the same time, and walking down, hitting the D and the G together over, and then C. Okay, and then I cross over and slide on the same difference, hitting these notes, a third there and then a third here, sliding up from the A flat to the A and the C down to G. You can do like whatever you want. Any kind of bluesy riff you can find or look up in this key would work, because it's a very bluesy song, kind of nice and definitely slower than I've been playing it. I kind of tend to speed things up. But anyway, I hope this helped you learn, and I'll play through it once again at the end here with you trying to play along. If you need to pause it now and go back and make sure you know all the parts pretty well, you can do that, and we'll run through it. I'm gonna play through the verse twice, or we'll call once the intro, once the verse, and then the chorus. Okay, and we'll do each thing twice, if that makes sense. But we're calling the intro and verse 1 thing. So we're doing that twice and then the chorus. So, alright, let's try that, and I'll try to play it pretty slow so you can try to play along. Alright? Good luck. And that's pretty much the entirety of the song there. I hope this helped you learn. It's been a nice refresher for me to pick up this song again after, however many years. And I hope it helped you learn. If there are any questions or specifics about some of the notes or anything, be sure to post them below, and then I'll just see you next time, and thanks for watching.